Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Dead Unicorn. My name's Corey. I'm here with Howard, and we're playing the NERDS Dungeons and Dragons game. We are in no way sponsored by NERDS, so if we do something that NERDS doesn't like, well, they can suck it.
I'm sure they like the free
What is this?
advertising.
This is NERDS are owned by who makes
Willy
NERDS?
Wonka. Wonka.
Ferrara Candy Company.
What? I thought they were Wonka.
No, apparently they're not Wonka. It's good because Wonka's owned by Nestle and screw Nestle. Like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. But maybe I don't know what Ferrara is. But
Why do they got to be owned by Nestle? Dang them. I liked Wonka stuff. Oh, well,
I
it's not
know,
like I can.
right?
I'm diabetic. This is all against my new diabetic religion.
So, yeah, the Nerds game. So you are a nerd, which is this green. Well, they're multicolor. They're rainbow nerds, and you're this creature with no arms, just two legs. You're apparently man-sized. So I'm considering you to be like a dwarf, like at the size of a dwarf, right?
Do I manipulate objects with my feet?
Yes.
Or do objects just float around me like in a cartoon, or like I appear to have a sword just next to me?
You know, it's not in your best interest to think about it too much, but understand that it's usually going to be your feet in which you're going to manipulate things. But you can somehow run and do your whatever action you would normally do with a hand, no matter what. So you're just that talented.
Alrighty then. Because I'm looking at the picture, but unfortunately our banner is over however it is I'm holding my loot. So I don't know.
You're holding it in your toes.
Is it in his toes?
You can
Okay.
drag the icon onto the map. You have a picture in your
Oh,
on your
hey, look
character
at that.
sheet.
Hang on. Am I at C something?
You can be wherever you like on the map right now. It's you're not actually there yet, but we'll get
Oh,
you.
okay. I need to zoom in just a tad.
There he is.
Holy crap, I'm tiny. There we go. Oh, I'm adorable. Hey, there's four squares in a square.
I know they made these map this map 10 feet per square, and yeah. So Roll20 does 5 feet per square. So I figured I would just make four squares inside one square to.
Oh, so you lined it up. Good on you.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm very good at that.
Not me. I would have deleted the whole thing and just put my own squares in. Like, nope, not playing with this.
So, the nerds, you all live in the city of Harmony, and you live there with humans and elves and dwarves. I mean, it's like you've been inserted into this fantasy realm. Unfortunately, it's not a fantasy realm of candy. There are no, like, candy goblins or anything like that. That would have been great, but no.
Chocolate streams, no nothing, huh?
Yeah, it's more like you're nerds, but you exist in, like, forgotten realms, you know?
So it's kind of like the gummy bear show where there's no explanation as why they were gummy bears.
Exactly. Exactly. There are knights that are like after their gummy berry juice and they're just regular men, but then there are gummy bears. So there's been a problem within the city of Harmony. The color has been being drained out of it and nobody knows why. So I got some box text and we'll start with that and we'll see how it goes from there. How do you like that?
Good to me.
The city of Harmony has many wonderful features, but it's especially known for one thing, its vibrant color. Recently, however, a strange phenomenon has shaken the citizens of Harmony. In the past few weeks, color outages have been reported throughout the city, turning its vibrant streets dull and gray, with very little clue as to what might be causing them. These outages are causing the citizens of Harmony to distress, and no one's sure what to do. This evening you're relaxing in your favorite seat in the tavern when a fastidious-looking fellow wearing a suit and horn-rimmed glasses pulls up a chair next to you and looks around nervously before speaking. "Oh, hello. My name is Mr. Honeycutt. You're Green the Bard, are you not?"
Is it not blatantly obvious?
"Well, one can never be
With my
too
foot,
sure.
I guess. I'm doing this
Uh,
to a feather because I don't have hair.
Give me one moment and let me double check." And he he adjusts his spectacles, and they glow for a second. And after they're done glowing, he says, "No, there is no chimeric magic around you. You are not a shape changer, so you must be green. One can never be too certain nowadays,
Well,
especially with
anything amazing as me cannot be easily impersonated. It would take magic.
the. I'm sure you've seen that there have been these color outages going on without the city, within and without. Well, I represent the Lorekeeper Society. We're a secretive bunch, but we are the protectors of harmony, and we've done our job for generations."
Have I ever heard of these people?
No, because they're secret. Unless, I don't know, make a Arcana check.
Because I have all the skills. That's a bard thing. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I have it at level 1. I don't think you get Jack of all trades until like level 2. Let's see. I do have Arcana, though. Uh, 13. Probably don't know nothing. Darn you, secret societies.
You know that there is a Lore Seeker Society, a Lore Keeper Society. They work out of a library, and sometimes they have meetings at a bar, but you're not exactly sure what they are or what they do.
No. I always know. I'm sure of everything. These are nerds, the other kind.
Not your kind of nerd, another kind.
These are book nerds. They sit around, they talk about books and literature, and then they go out and they drink and they tell everybody how much better they are than we are because they read books and we just like to watch the plays. You know what book nerds are.
Yes.
Us. But
So he continues. "I think that you have the right skills that perhaps this city needs in order to regain its color. Are you game?"
a little.
"Well,
Let's do this. What would you have me do? Because clearly you need my expertise.
I need you to recover the emerald gem. It's very important. And this gemstone,
One of my favorite gems. All the green ones.
this gemstone is in the possession of a thief who's somewhere within the Circus of Illusions. It's an entertainment mainstay here in Harmony. I'm sure that your charms could easily get you into the circus, and then you could find out what is going on in there and where the emerald gem might be."
Certainly. And my reward for this would be
That the city of Harmony is safe and secure, and the colors will be restored.
oh, yes, very well. That's also important.
I could also give you 20 gold pieces and an invitation to the Lorekeeper Society.
Now we're talking. High five, and I put a foot up.
he'll, he'll hit your foot. Excellent. Well, I must be on my way. He pulls out a healing potion and he hands it over to you, and then he says, watch out for the clowns." And then he rises from the chair and walks out the tavern.
Well, that's just a given. All right. I will first, and very importantly, finish my drink. And then I will leap up on the bar and play to everyone's amusement because I am an entertainer and I want people to appreciate me. I think I'm an entertainer. Is that what they gave me? I am. Therefore,
Yes.
I don't have to pay for my drinks because I paid by playing.
Everybody knows that you're a bard god. Bard god.
And now that I have paid for my drink, I will head out. Um, I assume I have all my equipment and all that. I don't need to go do anything. I
Yeah,
can
you
just
got you
start
got your
looking for this
stuff.
place.
Sure.
Okay.
You got
Then, yeah,
you got
I
your
will go ahead for
macaroni
the
hat.
circus.
You're all good to go.
I will head for the circus.
Okay. The circus is in the middle of town. Uh, yeah. Every weeknight and weekends, it features fantastic magical acts, bard performances, illusionary animals, trapeze, artists, and more. So there's the main gate, which is let's put you at the main gate. Let's grab you and put you over here
Whoa!
at the main gate, and we'll zoom in.
The Earth moved, or whatever planet this is.
So there are, let's say there's a ticket person over here at the main gate, and there's a clown over here.
Is that what the C stands for? Are these different like clown spawning areas? C1, C2, C3? It's all
Oh,
clowns.
I apologize. The ticket booth is here.
That makes sense.
All right, that's the ticket booth, and there are a couple clowns at the gate doing little clown tricks, pulling handkerchiefs out of their sleeves, honking their horns, spraying seltzer at each other. You know, clown stuff.
Making balloon animals, but they didn't have balloons back then, so it's actually made of like sheep's intestines.
The lady,
That's really horrific,
the lady
actually.
in the ticket booth. Um. Oh, there is no lady in the ticket booth. You walk up to the ticket booth, and you see inside uh, a puppet, a wooden marionette.
I look around, like lean over, try to look for the person that manipulates it. Are there
Um,
strings or
the puppet says, "What are you looking for?"
I pass my hand over the marionette?
There are strings there, yeah,
Or I'm sorry, my foot.
yeah,
Well, I suppose I'm looking for someone that can sell me a ticket to go into this
yeah.
circus.
I can sell you a ticket. It's 1 silver piece.
Pardon me while I check my inventory.
It's a good time in there. Lots of
Whoa, whoa,
fun
whoa, whoa.
stuff.
Hmm. I look at him dubiously. I think that's creepier than the clown, to be honest. Hey, where is money on this sheet? Oh, there it is. Hey, I got 15 gold. I totally can afford 1 silver. I put down a gold and go, I require change.
All right, mister. And he puts his wooden hand over the coin and pulls it back, and it falls into a slot. And then from the ceiling, a bunch of silver pieces fall down. They roll around a little bowl and fall through a slot and out into a little dish that's out right in front of the ticket booth.
Well, that was needlessly complex. I kind of like it. I gather up my money and put it in my coin pouch. I will alter this appropriately. All right.
Okay. You can.
And I will look around once more to try and figure out how the trick is done. Because he's a puppet.
Oh. Um. I mean, you can make a perception check.
Okay. Nope. That's a real boy.
Whatever you want to imagine, that is what is controlling the puppet. Be it
I am
magic,
assuming that that is the ghost of a real boy possessing a wooden toy.
sure. Or it's a bunch of sentient termites that have infested a wooden puppet and are manipulating it from the inside.
Oh man, there's that druid that can actually like control swarms in one of the expanded books. What a crazy idea. It's like, are these golems following you around? No. What are they? Oh, that's nightmarish.
Yeah. You're like, oh my goodness, this puppet! And you hit it with your sword, and insects just start pouring out of it.
Oh, I think that's how nightmares work. Is you kill the bad guy, and immediately a swarm of something awful comes out. Worms, locusts, something, roaches. It's always cockroaches, man. They're the worst. All right, so I have my ticket. I am going to not destroy the possessed toy, and I'll go and try to make it through. Do the clowns ask for a ticket or anything, or do they just watch me walk by?
No, you have your ticket, they open the doors, and then you can walk right on in.
Okay, I purposely don't make eye contact with the clowns
Okay.
because I was warned, and I am a smart fellow who knows better than to ignore a good warning like beware the clowns. You're not possessing me like you did that wooden toy.
As you
All
walk
right.
in, the first thing you notice is the smell of carnival food. Over here is a booth that sells cotton candy. Over here is a booth that sells funnel cakes and elephant ears.
Funnel cake. I was literally trying to remember the name of that. It was like it's a pastry that's covered in sugar. Funnel cake.
Yeah.
Funnel
Uh,
cake. I
what else do they got?
popcorn, I assume.
Yeah, popcorn,
Candied
toad,
apples.
toad in a hole, caramel apples.
Caramel apple. Candy apple, caramel apple. It's all the same.
Anything that is labeled C7, you can get food at. And you
Well, all
see
right then.
people. While this map seems very empty, there's people walking back and forth. There are lines at the concessions where people are buying food. You know, I just don't want to populate the map with all like an amazing amount of tokens.
Well, that's just lazy game mastering, sir. No, we're good. All right. I'm
It,
not actually hungry. I literally just had dinner and drink.
oh, let me show the everybody the map there. There now, everybody can see the map.
They couldn't see it
They couldn't see
before.
the map before.
They were just stuck looking at our
That's
horribly ugly faces.
speak for yourself, sir. You do notice some performers walking around, like jugglers, stopping to juggle for some kids. You notice like clowns patrolling the area. You notice mimes doing impromptu performances.
The
In
thing is like invisible wall, I think, is a real spell. I think there are a lot of spells that could actually be happening to these mimes, and we're just like, huh, these mimes are funny. And there's like somebody's put like a zone of silence around them and is just using force spells to mess with them, and we're like, hee hee. And I bet it's the clowns, the evil, evil clowns.
in the center, the giant circle in the center is the main tent.
All right. Well, I'm supposed to be looking for where they would keep an emerald gem. The main show, I assume, is where they're going to have elephants dancing and trapeze artists and all that fun stuff. Well, I'm going to wander the perimeter and check out. I'll start with we'll say I'll go clockwise past C7s over here to C5.
Oh, clockwise this way. Okay, C5.
The next one scares me because that's C4, and I assume that will be explosive.
Okay. As you make your way to C5, you start to hear a sad song, a very melancholy song.
Do I need to make any type of save? Is it going to destroy my brain?
No, it's not going to destroy your brain.
Good,
It's
I
a
was using
pretty
that.
song. It's just sad. It's C5 is a tent.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a performer's tent.
Well, I'm gonna, as a fellow musician, I'm gonna go see what's up with that. Does it sound like a man or a woman singing or an
It's a
alien
man.
singing? Or...
Yes.
okay.
You look inside the tent, and there is a bard in there singing a sad song. And as he sings it, he kind of stops for a second and he'll write down a few notes and a few phrases that he's talking that he has just sung, and then go back and trying to perfect the song a little more. Then
Okay,
he'll
so he's not performing for an audience. He's like rehearsing at the moment.
yes.
Okay,
So
putting
he'll
together. Cool.
he'll look over to you and he says, "Oh, I'm very sorry. This is performer's tent."
Well, I can see that. As a fellow bard, I was intrigued by your performance so far and the material you're working on.
Oh, you are a fellow bard. Very
I
well,
show
very
him
well.
my lute.
I am Filippo.
I
Filippo
am Sir
Fleetfinger.
Green.
Welcome, Sir Green. Please come in. Maybe I can show you my song. It is a sad, sad tale of the color that has been leaching from our fair city. This city was once so beautiful, and now it is becoming so drab. And it is breaking my heart.
I too have noticed this. This is interesting that you bring this up. It was something that I've been looking into, and there are those that believe that the problem may involve missing priceless gems. Have you heard anything like that? Any of these strange rumors?
A priceless gem? Hmm. No, I know nothing about any sort of gem.
I should say arcane gems. Some sort of magical, multicolored. I believe each one was a different color.
Hmm. You know, if anybody would know of any gem around here, it would probably be Rubina. Rubina's the ringmaster. She knows everyone, and she keeps an eye out on everyone, too. Rubina, you should talk to her.
Oh, thank you very much. It's very helpful. By the way, I did overhear some of what you were singing, and I would like to say that your voice is amazing. I haven't heard the full piece. I'm sure it's great, but just from what I heard, though,
Oh,
you are very
grazie.
talented.
Grazie, grazie. You are too kind. Thank you. Perhaps you will see my performance later tonight.
No, I look forward to it.
Rubina, her tent is the next one over. If you just keep moving in this direction, you will find her tent.
Hmm. Well, thank you very much, and good luck on your performance. Break a leg, as they say.
Ah, you are too kind.
And I will head on out.
All right. As
Like,
you move
damn,
toward.
solve the puzzle already. Record.
Um, as you start moving, as you start moving towards that tent, a mime approaches you and begins to mime for you.
I will watch his performance because, as a fellow performer, it would be inappropriate not to appreciate these things.
The mime does this. And then moves on.
I flip a silver his way.
Oh, he'll take that and
I like the idea that he's like walking away and without even seeing it, his hand just pops up, catches it.
all right. From there you can make your way to C4 and you see a woman standing outside of the tent. And she sees you come up and she goes, "You, Bard, you are the answer to my desperate prayers. To the gods of entertainment. Yes, come with me."
Are you Rubina?
I am Rubina. I am Rubina the Ringmaster. And she produces a giant top hat that pops right open and she puts it on her head. This way,
Well,
this way. You
all
are
right.
a bard, right?
Obviously.
Well, then you need to perform.
Sir Greed is happy to share his talent.
All right. She walks over to the backside of the tent and opens a area of the tent. Let's see if I can find a Rubina icon here. Rubina. There we go. That's what she'll be. She'll open a backside of the tent for performers to enter. And she'll come on out to the main circus. Ladies and gentlemen, good people of Harmony, we have a special treat for you tonight. We've searched near and far, but mostly near, for this next act. The greatest entertainer of all of Harmony, the verdant virtuoso, Green!
I will happily take the main stage. It's right here in the center.
Yep.
Everybody's attention.
She'll walk back to watch your performance.
Okay.
All right. You have a couple options. You can do a regular performance, which will be a lower difficulty, or you can do a risky performance, which is a higher difficulty.
Oh, I had already decided on my story I was going to go with. Did you want me to just make a roll? I'll do that.
No,
All right.
no, definitely not. No, I just want to know if you are going to do something riskier or safer. That's all. And then you can do your performance, and I'll give you advantage or disadvantage depending on what you do with that.
All right. Give me just a slight second. I actually didn't know I was going to be pulling up anything like right off the bat here. Okay. I will do, I guess, risky.
Sure.
So I got to make it a charisma roll, I'm assuming.
It will be a charisma performance check. But before you do that, if you'd like to role play your performance.
Oh, yeah. That's the point. I pull out the lute. I begin to strum it. I don't know what a lute sounds like. And I begin to sing. Every morning, Eric the generic cleric walks the grounds of his temple, casting turn undead. Paladins do push-ups and sit-ups, but Eric preferred to doing this daily exercise instead. Eve the druid, secretly a necromancer, raising tree people with dark enchantments. Eve marches her trees by the temples, and they burst into flames. By Eric's temples, and they burst into flames. Well, that was an unexpected turn of events, and Eric the generic cleric was said to exclaim. I think I botched that pretty bad with the role play, but I think you get the point of the joke.
I liked it a lot. It needs a good hook, though. It needs a good hook, though.
It does need a better hook.
But man, that was pretty great. I'm glad you had it prepared and something to do. Well, I'm gonna give you advantage for that. I think no one's gonna
Woo!
argue with that. You
They
have
might. It was. I felt like I really botched it, but okay.
you have an advantage toggle on your character sheet.
It seems to already be on because
Not
I've been getting both showing up whenever I roll. So,
not for the last. I saw that and I turned that off so it's not automatically on.
oh, I always leave it on
Oh,
so
okay.
that I know to just take the first one unless I have advantage or disadvantage. But all right. Where is the thing on my character sheet? Said, hang on, give me a
Yeah,
sec.
it's a
Let me pull
toggle.
it up.
It's next to the tabs.
Yep. All right, I got it. And this is performance charisma. Hey, I'll take that 24.
Hey, that's a great roll there.
I feel like it came across better than Howard roleplayed.
Yeah, if your player does some inspired role playing, they have advantage on the check, or you could even allow them to succeed outright. Which I'm not going to let you do that. You did have some flub ups, but you did prepare it. It's very good. On a success, minds are blown. The crowd goes wild. There are calls for encores.
Awesome. I don't do an encore. I simply take a big bow and I will turn and walk off the stage.
There are those in the stands that want your autograph. Uh, they demand your signature.
I look for something. Is there anything to actually sign with? Because I don't have anything in my
Sure,
equipment that
they
says I
have
can
they
sign
have
things.
pens and things hanging
Sure.
around so you can. I mean, this is a performers area. Of course, they have stuff so you can sign autographs.
I just put out guacamole and just like push my thumb in guacamole on things, leaving a green stamp.
At the end of when all the hubbub dies down, Rubina walks up and she says, "That was truly inspired. Thank you. I I think you should have this because a true bard deserves a good instrument." And she hands you a lute, a
Ooh.
a DOS lute.
It sounds like it's like the German engineered version of a lute. Das Lute.
Yes, there's an audible gasp from the crowd. It was sublime. A gift that has lifted my spirits forever, she says. A DOS lute is an instrument of the bards. You can look that up uh, in the compendium and drag it onto your sheet. Instrument of the bards, DOS lute.
Neat.
Let's see if I can find that.
Oh.
Instrument of
Is it
the
under
bards? No results found.
items?
DOS lute. No, I guess not. I guess it's not there.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I
either.
guess this is made for this. It might be just made for this adventure. This is a wondrous item. An instrument of the bards is an exquisite example of its kind, superior to an ordinary instrument in every way. 7 types of these instruments exist, each named after a legendary bard college. A creature that attempts to play the instrument without being attuned must succeed at a DC 15 wisdom save or take lots of psychic damage. You can use an action to play the lute and cast one of the following spells: Animal Friendship, Fly, Invisibility, Levitate, Protection from Energy, Fire, Protection from Evil and Good, and Protection from Poison. Once the lute has been used to cast a spell, it cannot be used again until the next dawn. The spell uses your spellcasting ability as itself and saves spell DC. You can use the lute while casting a spell that causes any of its targets to be charmed on a fail saving throw, thereby imposing disadvantage on the save. This effect applies only if the spell has some somatic or material component.
Nice.
Instrument of the bard. It's got to be somewhere.
That is a very cool item for a level 1 character. Because it
Yes.
includes spells that can't be cast at level 1.
It's not in my compendium on this, but I don't know. I'll do a cut and paste and give it to you a little later.
Okay. Then I will delete this notepad that I tried to actually type down what you said. There's no way I can go that fast.
I'll do it right
I,
now.
my typing skills are meh, like 35 words per minute max. Like if I want to be able to read it later.
I sent you it in a text. I hope that worked.
Oh, that would be that sound I heard. I
Yep.
got a text. Discord text. You sent on Discord?
Yes. In the Pathfinding Dragons thing. Okay.
Oh, see, I keep looking at the other thing,
Yeah.
like direct text. Hang on.
I'll put it in here too.
Oh, that is long. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that is long.
Oh, DOSS. I put DAS.
DOS.
I was wrong. It's all
DOS
good.
loot. Disk operating system loot.
Okay. Well, I assume that I'm not gonna be able to really talk to her till this, performance is
Oh,
over because
you
there
can
are
talk to
more.
her now.
I'm not the last act, am I?
No, but the clowns are coming out for intermission, and they're like doing they've cut. There's a tiny carriage that comes out, and too many clowns start pouring out of it. The clowns have taken up the stage for this part of the show.
All right. Well, clearly they have demonic clown magic. That's the only way you could get that many clowns into such a little carriage. Uh, evil clowns. All right. So I will attempt to speak with her off stage.
Okay.
See if I can follow her. Did I see where she went or?
Yeah, she's right next to you. She's like,
Okay.
she's right over here.
I think I actually put myself in her. There we go.
There we go. We got it.
I'm very forward. What can I say? Um, I don't think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that the man that I spoke to actually told me his name.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yes.
Oop. Can I make like an intelligence roll to remember it? Because
Sure.
Howard forgot. Cool. Thank you. Even if it fails, that's better than not allowing it at all. Which I would get. Where's there it is. I forgot how to do intelligence rolls. There we go. Take the first one. And definitely take the first one because it's the higher roll.
You can use
also I meant take the first one as in I don't have the thing clicked off.
His name was Filippo.
Filippo. You know what? He did say that. I do remember. It does sound right. I was speaking earlier with Filippo, a talented bard that works with you.
Yeah, Filippo. He is a very talented bard, but he's been very sad of late. We needed something to bring the spirits up here. I couldn't use him today. Of all days.
I believe it has to do with the color leaving the world.
That is exactly what's happening, and it is troubling. I mean, look at those clown noses. That clown nose is gray. We cannot have that. He must have a brilliant red, sparkly clown nose. It's ruining the circus.
That or the fact that you're using clowns. But not what I'm here for. Have you heard rumors? He said you might have. There are various arcane gems of great power, specifically different colors, like an emerald, for example, maybe a ruby, that might have something to do with the loss of color in the world. And he said that you were one of the most intelligent and connected persons he knew, and that I should speak with you about it.
I haven't heard or seen of a gem, but Magnifico? He said he was gonna be rich. He'd say
I assume he's the wizard that works with you, the stage
he's
magician that's an actual
he's a
magician.
stage magician, yes. And yeah, he said he was leaving later this year because he was going to be rich.
Hmm. Well, if he's had a windfall of money, perhaps he knows something about some rare gems. But confronting him if he has something to do with these missing gems might be awkward.
He's
Do
been
you?
he's been worse and worse lately. Um I mean, I don't know what he's into. I heard someone arguing with him in his tent last night, and he's added this rat to his magic act. Terrible. I hate him.
A living rat? Not like a toy or a marionette or.
No, it's a real rat. He's got this little smirk on its face all the time. It's got little beady eyes. I'm thinking of
Oh, if
telling him
he's
he can't use the thing anymore, but the kids like it.
if he's a wizard, it may be a familiar. If he's a warlock, it may be an imp. I like to share my vast knowledge because I have
I've
it.
never seen Magnifico do real magic before.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I assumed he'd be a real wizard. Hmm. Well, then, that leans more to the warlock theory after all. Warlocks don't do real magic, they get the devil to do it for them. It's like cheating. I'm
Well, I
no
hope
fan of
he's not
cheaters.
into any devil magic.
Yet, he works with an evil rat. I will see what's going on. Thank you very much for this, and I will let you know what I find out, because I imagine you'd like to know what's going on in your circus.
All right, she says Filippo's tent is C3 on the map.
Oh, yes, C3 word. That's the direction I was headed. Thank you very much for the opportunity to play before such an amazing crowd.
Oh,
I
and one
enjoyed
more
it
thing.
immensely.
Here's a voucher for a free meal.
I feel underpaid, but very well.
Underpaid after getting that loot?
Oh, that's right. I also got the loot. Yes, well, I haven't used it yet, so I forgot. Thank you very much, and I will be on my way. And I will head towards C3, which I would. Oh, now look at the map. C3 isn't after C4, so it's going to be a little while. All right, so I will make my way towards C3. I'll skip 6 and 7 because I now know where I'm going. If you need to stop me while I'm moving there, just say something. I don't mind. Like
Okay.
get attacked by mimes or clowns or mime clowns or
No, I think you got it.
undead dire mime clowns.
Okay. Let me just check out Magnifico's tent. Ah, yes. There are two unshaven clowns in front of this tent.
Unshaven?
Unshaven clowns.
So their white base is getting into their beards and
Yeah, they look like hobo clowns. You ever see
all right.
those paintings of hobo clowns and they always have like little beards?
Yeah, they're always sad.
Yeah.
Sad clowns. Do they have the teardrop drawn on? Are these the super sad clowns?
got they got they've killed another clown. They got the teardrop. One is picking his teeth with a broken chicken bone.
When he gets chicken bone stuck in his teeth, then what does he use?
I don't know.
It's just infinite chicken bones.
Is this one of those I swallowed the spider to catch the fly deals?
I believe it is. All right. I will nod to the clowns as if I belong there and make like I'm gonna walk into the tent to see what they do.
As you walk up, one of the clowns goes, "Hold on. Hey, where do you think you're going?" And he puts his arm out to stop you.
That way, obviously. I, I don't understand the problem. Did you need more chicken?
No one's getting in this tent. I'm sorry about that. You're gonna have to move along. This is not open to the public.
Oh, oh, you misunderstand. I I worked it. I was on the main stage a moment ago. Did you not see my performance? I suppose you were out here devouring whole chickens. But I'm a part of the company now.
Yeah. You're still not getting in here. Magnifico doesn't want anybody in his tent.
Well, I was sent to speak with Magnifico about his performance. There have been complaints about the rat.
Yeah, well, go get Rabina and maybe we'll talk. But you're not
Rabina
getting in
sent
this
me.
tent.
Rabina sent me. Do you really want to be in trouble with the Ringmaster?
Yeah, what's she gonna do? This is our circus, kiddo.
Yep, the circus run by clowns? Smelly clowns?
Look,
Mm.
smelly clowns.
As I put my
smelly
toes
clowns.
on my nose.
They pull out colorful bats and start like, slapping them in their hands. And like, whack, whack. Who you calling smelly? I think we should teach this guy a lesson. You don't mess with clowns. The other clown goes, yeah, you don't mess with clowns.
If you didn't wish to be messed with, why did you come outside looking like this?
I'm gonna shut
And I
that.
believe that
I'm
would
gonna
just start
shut
the
that
combat.
mouth up. You want initiative? Is this initiative?
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna fight some
That's
clowns,
where
baby.
I think this is going.
Clown fight.
Uh, no, I am not a clown. I am fighting clowns.
All right, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna hit the initiative button. I got a 3. You got a 4.
Woohoo! I was like, man, that sucked. Oh wait. All right then. As we both slowly get ready, and then I somehow just barely go first.
Their clubs are very colorful, and they have little like polka dots or zigzags on them. Like.
Yeah, I feel like that's not going to lessen the damage they're going to do to me in a moment.
No. You're just gonna add more polka dots of blood on them.
Mm.
Candy blood.
You know what? I've never used this spell. I've been gaming. I don't even want to think about how long. Never tried this spell before. I'm going to cast Sleep.
All right. Sleep. $90.
Do they have less than 27 hit points between them? Like if you add them together?
Yes.
Then they both go to sleep.
They both
Woo-hoo!
go to sleep.
It works. Like, because if even one of them had still been awake, it would have been that great. But so basically, I pull up my old lute because I have not attuned to the new lute yet, and I go, "Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetops. I'm not finishing this because you're on the ground."
They waver on their feet. They kind of turn and fall into each other back to back and slide down with their giant shoes now up in the air.
Awesome. I am going to take one of their bats.
Okay.
I now have colorful bat in my inventory.
Yes, it does a D4 damage.
Hey, you know what though? A few hits with that would still suck for a level 1 guy.
Yep.
All right. And I will enter the tent.
All right. Inside the tent is a small table with two chairs, surrounded by the tools of the trade: a top hat, silken handkerchiefs, a cabinet with a deck of playing cards, a crystal ball, a large mirror in an ornate frame, a white dove in a cage. Um, there is a rat running around on the just running around the area free while the bird's in a cage. The rat's free, doing whatever it wants.
Well, I don't have the ability, I don't think. I'm going to double check real quick. I don't think I have the ability to detect magic or identify or anything like that. Not in my spell list. But I don't know. I think my it's a familiar or an imp theory is strong. I don't think this is a regular rat, but whatever. So I look at the rat and go, rat, what are you?
It just looks at you. It gets up on its hind legs, cocks its head, gets back down. It kind of moves backwards a little away from you, kind of watching you.
Hmm. Where's your master?
It doesn't make any movement to reply.
I draw my colorful bat.
All right, you have a bat in your hand.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get closer to the rat.
All right. The rat says, "What are you doing with that? What do you think you're going to do with that?"
Aha! I knew you are not a normal rat. Look, I'm just looking for Magnifico. Why don't you just tell me where he is?
Magnifico. Yeah, yeah. Um, I could tell you where Magnifico is, but what's in it for me?
Aside from not being bashed with my bat, let me see. 1 second as I look at my inventory. Wait, what do I have that a rat would want? I'm sure I didn't conveniently have cheese on my list. Hmm. How do you feel about hard tack as I pull out some dry rations? Hmm?
Hmm. Nah, boss, I don't think so. I tell you what, though. You want to be rich? You want
Maybe.
you want something to help you out? I mean, you're a bard, right? I think I could like get you something like a ring of protection or something you want. Something you want. I can get that for you.
I'm confused. I asked you to see someone. You said you what am I offering you? And then you offer me more?
Yeah. Yeah, now you're getting it.
If I rub you, does a genie come out? How do you work?
Nah, you don't. That's not like that. It's not like that, boss. It's not like that.
You
Look,
just want to be rubbed.
we just make
That's
a
what's
little
happening.
deal here. We just make a little deal. You get whatever you want. If you just want to see Magnifico, I mean, that's nothing. If you wait here long enough, he'll show up. But tell me, what do you really want? What do you want to see Magnifico for? What's in your heart?
Hmm. There are two horrible problems with your plan. The first is I am Sir Green. There could be nothing better than being me. I'm amazing. And the second problem with your plan, that the first one is, I'm just going to point this out again. I'm Sir Green. What could you give me? Ooh, a ring of protection. Ooh, that's not even going to stop the girls from getting pregnant. It doesn't even work. I've tried that before. There are some half green babies all over this place. I always
This
say it's orcs.
this again is an adventure written for a candy company.
They're not a sponsor. That's what I
They
heard.
are not. They would never.
And the other problem that you have is you're offering me all this stuff and saying Magnifico sucks, but you're clearly evil. And you've taken the form of a rat, which is very bashable. So just tell me where he is or get out of my way.
Look, boss. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This evil stuff. I don't know who you are. I don't know if anybody knows who you are. But I could help you if you want people to know who you are. How you like that?
I just had a standing ovation in the main tent like less than 10 minutes ago. So the question is really is who or what are you, you evil little rat? And I know you're evil because as you pointed out, you don't know me. You're not helping me in my quest to meet Magnifico. And instead, you're offering me all these unnecessary, just what's the word I'm looking for? These temptations. And the only people that are out tempting people are evil. No one good is ever like, hey, wouldn't it be great if you worked for charity today? I don't
Boss,
see that guy happening about.
boss, you ever been in a church? What do they offer you in a church? They offer you salvation. They offer you
And
your heart's
redemption,
desire
yes.
as long as you believe. That's what they do in a church. I'm offering you something a little more tangible, and I'm the evil one. All right there, boss. Whatever you say.
Yes, you're putting yourself diametrically opposed to a church does kind of prove my point, yes.
Well, if you want
So,
to wait for Magnifico, that's on you. I ain't gonna stop you.
are you integral to his current performance?
Ah, he's a hack. He even did a
No,
little rat paw like that.
I love the visual imagery. I believe you misunderstand me. I mean, prior to you joining his act, was there a significant difference? I mean, have you improved his act any?
I mean, sure, like,
You don't sound very integral. So I'm just saying, if you are squished with my bat, he won't mind.
eh. I mean, you could try, but it ain't gonna work.
Well, now I'm very curious as to why that wouldn't work. And you did say I could try. I'm going to hit him with a bat.
All right, he turns invisible.
Oh, very clever. Again, I did not get to pick my own spells, or I would totally. Very well. Well, I guess I'm going to start investigating this place and just start tossing it, going through stuff, throwing it, making a mess. The rat's clearly not going to stop me. He's invisible.
Okay. Let me tell you what's in here, and you can tell me what you are studying. So inside the tent, there is a small table with two chairs, surrounded by the tools of the trade: a top hat, a silken handkerchief, a cabinet, a deck of playing cards, a crystal ball, a large mirror in an ornate frame, a white dove in a cage.
I'm going to go to the cabinet, but as I walk towards the cabinet, I look at the dove and point the bat at and say, "Do you have anything to say?"
Coo, coo.
That's what I thought.
It
I'll check
poops.
the cabinet.
It poops. All right. The cabinet stands upright. It's about the size of a person. You can open it, and there's enough room for like a person to get in there, like a human size person.
Okay, so this cabinet is one of his tricks. It's not like storage.
Yeah, yeah.
um, Try and figure out the false back for a moment. Then remember, this is not the point.
There, you check for a false back in the cabinet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a false back in it. 100%.
Well, it does go to the theory that he doesn't use any actual magic. How sad. So I start looking through his stuff. Like, half the character classes have magic. How does this guy not have magic?
I know, right? It's weird.
Do you suppose that's a problem in Dungeons and Dragons worlds that you want to be this awesome stage magician and real wizards are like fireball and you're like, give me some time and some fuel that I can hide around the place.
Well, like, can't anybody be a wizard with enough studying? Like, all you have to do is read a lot and you can just cast magic.
I don't know. I think it depends on which world you're playing in. I think some of them have a thing where you feel a calling in the natural ability, or you just don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what a sorcerer is. A sorcerer is like your genetics allows you to
No,
cast
that's
magic.
more than a calling. It's sort of like I don't even need to read the book. I just got this fireball. I sneeze magic. I'm awesome. My great 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 granddad was a dragon,
So there
which sucked for great 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 grandma.
again, there's a top hat, a silken handkerchief, a cabinet with a false back, a deck of playing cards, a crystal ball, a large mirror in an ornate frame, and a white dove in a cage.
I pick up the large mirror and I look at
Okay.
myself for a moment. And then I look around behind me in the mirror and I kind
The
of turn around.
the large mirror is too big to pick up. It's like
Oh, not like a hand mirror. We're talking a mirror mirror.
we're
Okay.
talking a large mirror, like full length kind of thing.
Okay. Then I will get in front of the mirror and like adjust it to look at myself. And then I'll move and kind of look at the area behind me, maybe move it around a little and manipulate it.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything out of the ordinary.
I'm going to concentrate for a moment and I'm going to reach my hand at the mirror and touch it.
Your hand goes into the mirror.
Aha. Okay. The mime knew what he was not talking about.
The mime knew what he was talking about.
Not talking, but yes.
At this moment, something appears in the tent and tries to dive bomb you.
Do I see him coming in the mirror?
You see him coming, yes, because you have a mirror. We'll say yes. You see him in the mirror, and it's definitely an imp.
Ah, called it. All right. So I will guess get ready to fight. Are we need an initiative
Yeah,
or am
sure,
I
roll
is
some
he surprise
initiative.
attacking me? Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm rocking this initiative thing in that I'm rolling just slightly better than you each time. Not really rocking it. We're both rolling crap, but
I'm gonna sneeze.
I'll take it.
Pardon me. Thank you.
All right. I only used one spell slot so far. I'm gonna try. I got two spells. I might need the healing word though, in case I get hurt. But let's go with sleep again.
Okay. Roll your sleep.
Sleep. Boop. Submit. 23.
Wow.
Oh, here's the spell description.
This has no saving throws to it either, does it? You just
I don't think it does, but I'll double check.
nope.
Is he immune to being charmed?
Um.
Because I know he's not undead.
No. Like damage resistances, damage immunities. Nope. He can be charmed.
Well, then, nice.
Off to Dreamland the imp goes.
Called it.
Okay. The
All right,
imp is
so
asleep.
I see him coming, and with my foot, I quickly flip my lute over and strum it and go, sleep. Sorry, I didn't have time for a full song, but you seem to be all right with it.
He gently floats down to the ground and falls asleep.
I appreciate that. That's nice. You could have been mean and been like, and as he crashes to the ground, he immediately wakes back up.
And now there's that magic mirror.
Okay. I'm gonna reach around see if I can feel anything first before I stick my head in it because I don't want to
All
immediately
right.
get my head cut off.
Well, you eventually stick your head in it, and there is a 5 foot by 5 foot space in there with a box.
Aha! I will grab the box and pull it out.
All right. You walk into the space and to get the box, and then you. This is a simple ebony box. Um, and you have the box, and you walk back out with it. You have a box in your hand, an ebony box.
Cool. And I will add that to my character sheet. Can I tie? Do I have? Let me look at my character sheet real quick. Sorry. Stuff. Do I have rope? Shoulder quiver, backpack, bedroll, candle, blah blah blah. I don't see rope. How do I not have rope? Who
All right.
designed these characters? Have they never played this game?
As you're looking through your backpack, the door opens, and one of the clowns is out there that you put to sleep.
Oh yeah, I remember those guys.
Yeah, the spell only lasts a minute.
That's fair.
Hey,
Well,
there you are! You got my club!
I was just borrowing it. I give it back, and then as you asked me not to be in here, I'll go ahead and leave, and I will put my stuff in my backpack and walk out.
Make a persuasion roll, because they'll
That's fair.
probably stop you if
That's super fair.
you fast talk your way out of there as quickly as possible before they realize. Oh, that's
21.
good enough. That's good enough. You give him his club back. He's like, "Oh, thanks." And you walk out, and he's like, "Hey, you gave me my club." Wait a minute.
As fast as my two legs will carry me.
All right. You kind of lose yourself in the crowd.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get somewhere safe and away from everybody so I can open this box and see what's in it.
All right. Box is locked.
Dang it. I'm not the rogue. I'm the bard. I need to go find. I'm going to assume what would be the evil nerd? The red. The red is the rogue. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's pink, but yeah.
Oh, well, it should be rouge if you think about it.
I don't know why rainbow nerds have pink, but they do.
Pink is strawberry, red is cherry.
They don't have blue. There's no blue nerds.
Oh, well, there are real life blue nerds.
They're just not in rainbow nerds. It's red, pink, orange, yellow, green, and purple.
Okay. I'm assuming that rogue was one of the classes out there.
Yes. There's a pink rogue. It'll be played by Crystal. And that game will be coming up later on this week. Hey guys, subscribe and ring that bell if you want to see the rogue pink adventure.
Is my adventure done, or are we still going?
You have a box. It's
Yeah. Okay.
you don't even know if it's in there. I mean,
There's something in it, right?
something in it. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. I don't really know where I would go in this place, but I don't know. Is there like an outhouse?
Sure. We'll
Yeah,
say
I'm gonna
yes.
use the outhouse.
You lock
'Cause,
yourself in an outhouse.
Ain't nobody barging on you while you're taking a poop. Because nobody wants to see all of that stuff. Um, and that is where I will begin working on this ebony box with my lack of rogue skills, which means I will be trying to just bust it open.
All right. There seems to be no key, no latch, no nothing. It looks to be a magical lock.
Magic lock. I don't think I got a spell for that because I also spent both of my spell slots. And even if I hadn't, I can't exactly charm it or make it laugh. Although, unless it's a mimic, they'd be like, ha ha ha. And when it opens, you reach and you grab the thing.
Oh, wait. No. The lock can be picked, though. So, sleight of hand dexterity to pick the lock.
Yeah, but I don't have any lockpicks.
Oh, well. That's a problem.
That is a problem. I mean, I'll double check. I do not have lockpicks.
Okay.
I got a dagger. You can give me disadvantage for not having actual lockpicks.
You can shove the dagger in it and see if you can't, break it.
Yeah, I'll try that.
All
So is
right.
that just a strength check?
Box has an AC of 12. Roll to hit.
Strength or
Yeah, strength.
dex?
Yeah, strength.
Because daggers are sometimes dex, but if I'm just trying to force a lock, I feel like strength is more
Yeah, strength.
appropriate.
It's yeah. Make an attack roll, regular dagger attack roll.
No.
No, you made a strength roll. Make an attack roll with the dagger.
Oh, sorry. Okay, it's all right. Dagger. Whoop, dagger. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
There you go.
Oh,
You hit. Roll damage.
cool. Boop.
Oh well, you got the dagger in there, and you're cracking it, and you're hearing stress cracks in it. You're getting it. It's just not there quite yet.
You just get mad and just like try to go again.
Yeah, one more time should do it.
All right. Miss.
Right.
Is that that's a crit fail?
Yeah. Don't worry about that. I mean, we could sit here and roll all day, but you'll get the box open eventually.
If you'd like to roll that I have screwed up the dagger, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It's just a dagger.
So, you do wreck your dagger trying to get this box open, but you eventually get the box open, and your dagger is pretty messed up. You're gonna have to get that either repaired or just throw it out.
This dagger is pointless. I drop it in the commode.
Inside, indeed, is the emerald gem.
Woo! I will add that to my inventory, or rather, I'll just remove ebony box from the inventory and put emerald gem. Actually, this ebony box is probably bigger and bulkier than the gem by far.
Yeah.
Can I shove it into the commode?
You can drop it down in there, I'm sure.
Great. Evidence gone. Then I pee on it just to be sure. No one wants this. And I'm done here. I've already accomplished my task. I'm going to head back to the inn or tavern or bar, or wherever it was I started from, and go look for that dude, the book nerd.
All
that
right.
is different from the nerd.
You can have Mr. Honeycutt meet Green at the same tavern. Mr. Honeycutt is overjoyed. Oh, yes, you've returned. You have the emerald gem.
Was there any doubts? I mean, I am so green. Obviously, I can accomplish a simple task like go find a rock.
Oh, excellent. Well, here's your payment. It's 20 gold pieces. And of
There you
course,
go.
the lore keepers would be proud to have you as a member. There is another mission coming up where we're closing in on the people stealing the color. But this emerald gem is key to unraveling the entire mystery.
About this gem, as we're like, in the middle of the exchange, before I hand it over to you, I do have one question. How do I know that you wish to use it for good?
Because I am a member of the Lorekeeper Society.
Right, like ID, like you have a badge.
Yes, of course. Here's your badge, since you are becoming a member.
Yeah. Obviously, they want me as a member. Very well. I accept this.
Now, if you will, could you tell me the events of what happened? I'd love to pen you a story of your adventure.
As much as I appreciate what you wish to do there, you'll have to come back tomorrow night as I sing the story here, as is my job as a bard.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so wonderful. I will definitely be here. And of course, a new mission is coming, and you will have compatriots for this mission. I hope you don't mind working in a group.
No, they'll need me.
Excellent. Okay. Well then, since that's all settled, welcome to the team, Green. And that's it. That's the end. That's the end of the adventure.
Woo!
You did it.
That was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you had fun. It seems like every other mission is a total success and every other mission is a total failure. Like, somebody dies.
Well, I love Dungeons and Dragons, So I recognize a lot of the tropes that they were using. I was pretty excited to play through it. It was fun.
All right. Well, if
And I
you,
got to use sleep. I can't believe I've never cast that spell in my life. It is a really good spell.
yeah, you used it twice. It only works for a minute, but
But whatever, it gets you past your problem.
yeah. Hey, if you watch this video all the way through, you obviously like to hit the like button. If you want to watch more, hit the subscribe button and the bell. We also do other role-playing games. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you watched. We'll see you later. Goodbye.